it hurts because, you know, it's all kind of different situations been going around, you know, as far as immigration. But to see people like disrespected like that, and, you know, the federal government just, you know, being too heavy-handed and disrespectful, going to churches and weddings and, you know, grabbing people out of those schools. And, you know, it's like, come on, man. You know, y'all just...
Because there's a way to do it, right?
Overdoing it, you know, and then the country flip-flops. First it's cool, then it's not, then it's cool, then it's not. You know, it's like, how could somebody even keep up with what's going on? So it's just... It's sad, man. I can't wait till this period is over. You know, it's like I don't know how we're gonna get to the end, but this is just it's crazy to see people dragged out of the spots of refuge, you know?
Look, speaking out is good, and I hear you, but...
Over the summer, Cube released a contract with Black America, calling for reforms to close the opportunity gap in this country. But President Trump's son-in-law and top advisor Jared Kushner met with him for 3 hours.
They listened, heard what I had to say, and pumped up their plan and presented it to the people on September, I believe, 24th.
We call it the Platinum Plan.
2 weeks ago, Cube praised the president's Platinum Plan.
This man worked directly with Donald Trump and his administration and appeared warm to their efforts to retake the White House since 2020.
Rapper and actor Ice Cube is facing backlash after one of Trump's senior advisors revealed he is working with the administration. Now, Ice Cube tried to clear the air, saying he reached out to both candidates about his plans for Black America, and the Trump campaign was just the first to respond.
The Trump campaign came to me and asked me to explain to them some of the contract with Black America. That's what I did. I'm not playing no more of these games, these political games. We're not part of a team. We have very broad problems.
Ice Cube, in my interview with him, he said that, you know, the Trump was committed to $500 billion in their so-called Platinum Plan. The reality is, and I said to Ice Cube, look, what they committed to, there's no commitment. There's nothing substantive behind it. The question is, can you trust the folks who are doing it? Let's just be real. The Trump folks, all they wanted was Ice Cube's stamp of approval of saying he actually contributed to their Platinum Plan. They wanted the PR hit. They got the PR hit, and that's what they wanted.
Roland Martin, by the way, was right here.
Has been a busy 24 hours for Ice Cube since Republicans supporting Trump sent this tweet out yesterday. This went out from Deontay Johnson. So Ice Cube has officially given the Trump campaign permission to reveal that he has been helping us develop President Trump's groundbreaking Black Trump platform, the Platinum Plan. Katrina Pearson, he was also had this here. Shout out to Ice Cube for his willingness to step up and work with Donald Trump administration to help develop the Platinum Plan. But when your contract, it lists these 13 different points here. And again, in their plan, what do you see in the Platinum Plan they released that mentions that mirrors anything that's in yours?
You know, you got, you know, if I'm looking at it, agreeing to direct VC money to Black investment companies up to $40 billion.
See, a lot of people have been talking about this $500 billion. That's not going to Black people. In fact, that's just actually the infrastructure funding program. That's not actually $500 billion going to Black people.
Politico even wrote of how the MC joined forces with Donald Trump and his team. Alex Eisenstadt wrote Cube met with Jared Kushner 2 months prior to the election, which was a weeks-long courtship. He was invited to the White House, joined conference calls. And there was even a lunch at Trump's golf club, Bedminster, with Ice Cube's manager. By the way, Cube did not want to be seen at the White House, so what did they do? They met quietly in a D.C. area hotel with Trump's team. This is the same dude who said in April of 2016, Donald Trump is what Americans love. Donald Trump is what Americans aspire to be. Rich, powerful, do what you want to do, say what you want to say, be how you want to be. That's kind of been like the American dream. He'd add this of Trump, then give an ominous piece of analysis considering where he is politically today. So he looks like a boss to everybody, and Americans love to have a boss. So, that's his appeal. Later admitting, do I think he's going to do anything to help poor people or people that's struggling? No, because, he's a rich white guy. How can he relate? I'm just saying, how can he relate to the small guy? Genuine question. What happened to you, man? What happened to you? Like, genuinely curious. Because on the surface, it's like, yeah. The only way, by the way, for this country to try and make amends with black folks is reparations. That's it, which I am in favor of. That is it. But it seems like in that Roland Martin interview, he did not even fully comprehend what was in the contract. So like I'm losing my mind as we cover the Ice Cube stuff, but I'm just genuinely curious. Like, you're saying that he's out of touch. You're saying, how can he relate to the small guy? Is it because you don't consider yourself like a small guy? Like, yeah, you might be worth a good amount of money. You are not Peter Thiel money. I doubt you're Donald Trump money. You say that you want to fight for the small guy, and then you're doing business like this. Like, I'm genuinely flabbergasted by this. But, you see Ice Cube is like the face of the big three, right? He is undoubtedly the face. But there's another name that you should know. Well, Jeff Quatinetz, the founder of the Big Three per their website, once ran a management company which went by The Firm. The CFO of that company, Steve Bannon. The same Steve Bannon who served in Trump's first administration, received support from David Duke, and per his ex-wife is an anti-Semite who alleged in court he didn't want his daughter attending a school with too many Jews. Quatinetz would refute these claims. Steve has great character. He's not a racist or anti-Semitic. It is absurd. I am Jewish. Roy Furman was Jewish. Andrew Breitbart was Jewish. He is not anti-Semitic. I'm telling you that the guy is a good person. I know it. So I end with this. Speaking out is good. Everyone should be speaking out. It's just that there is going to be, like, the headline is Ice Cube, right? And then there is rightfully so bullet points of people checking you saying like, hey man, you kind of gave them a lot of leverage and power by using your voice and the power that you have to say that you rocked with him over the years. And he'll never come out and fully say this because it would hurt his standing. But it just baffles me, man. Like, you are the same dude that like gave interview after interview after interview, and you allowed yourself to be played, man. You allowed yourself to be used. It is right to question like where you're coming from on a lot of this. Cause like I don't even know if this is like truly heartfelt. It feels like it is, but when you uplift someone like this and their administration and the people that they employ, especially when you have a direct connection to one of the worst humans that was in the first Trump admin and is practically running part of the playbook for the second, if not bringing about more insurrectionists into the fold, like, dude, I'm gonna question you. I'm gonna check you. And considering what we know, everyone should. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.